Hi guys, today I'll be showing you my everyday highlight and contour routine. So continue watching and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe at the end of the video. I always start my makeup application with a fresh, clean face. A major key to flawless makeup is moisture. Today I am using Cetaphil moisturizing lotion all over my face and neck before I start applying any makeup. Before I highlight and contour, I use a damp beauty blender sponge to apply foundation all over my face so that I can have a smooth, even surface. Today I'm using Becca Cosmetics Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream in the shade Bamboo. By dabbing the product into my skin and then slightly rolling my wrist to blend the product all over my face, I am able to get maximum coverage. After applying my foundation, I grab my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NC42. This is the product I use to highlight. I'll also be using a beauty blender sponge to apply my concealer. Using a sponge as opposed to a brush for this step allows you to blend the concealer as you're applying it. You'll want to apply your highlight color to all the areas of your face that you want to stand out in the light. These areas are your under eye, your chin, your cupid's bow, the bridge of your nose, and the area on your forehead between the two highest arches of your brows. After I blend out the concealer in all of those areas, I use a different sponge that isn't damp to apply my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder to all of those areas that I highlighted. Now it's time to contour. When I want to add more emphasis to my bone structure, I'll use a cream contour color, then set it with the pressed powder. However, today I'm going for a more natural look, so I won't be using any cream. I'm using my Sigma F40 brush to apply CoverGirl's Lasting Matte Pressed Powder in the shade Golden Medium. Your contour shade should be applied to all the areas of your face that you want to recede away from the light. This is how you create the illusion of a prominent bone structure. Those areas are right below your cheekbones, right above your chin, the perimeter of your forehead, and the sides of your nose. And now I'm just packing on the product until I'm satisfied with the amount of coverage and blending it out as I go. To contour my nose, I'm using my Sephora Pro Airbrush Concealer Brush, which is one of my favorite brushes. Blending the product into your brows also will help for you to create a more natural looking contour on your nose. After I've contoured all of those areas, I use a triangular shaped sponge that isn't damp to apply my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I apply the powder right under my cheekbone contour. This creates a defining line. If you have a round face like I do, this step will help to enhance your cheekbones a bit more. Once I'm done, I use my Sephora Pro All Over Powder Brush with a small amount of Makeup Forever High Definition Powder to set, and I just buff the powder all over my entire face. Buffing will also help blend any harsh powder lines. I'm using my Sigma F40 brush again. This time I'm going over my contour with MAC's Mineralize Skin Finish in the color Gold Deposit. Because Gold Deposit is very deep and shimmery, I'm applying it very lightly to the skin. This creates a bronze effect, which I really like. Now I'm using my Sigma F30 brush to apply blush to the apples of my cheeks, and then I'm dragging the blush upward toward the highest point of my cheekbones. And to make the blush appear more natural, I just buff it out with my Sephora brush. Now for my favorite part, illuminizer. Today I'm using my Real Technique setting brush to apply illuminizer to the highest points of my cheekbones to create that glow. I also apply illuminizer to my cupid's bow and the tip of my nose. The illuminizer I'm using is a loose shimmer pigment by Sigma called Ambrosia. A little Fix Plus spray, Little Motives Cosmetics Setting Spray. Now moving on to my second favorite part of doing my face, which are my eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Defining Pencil and the MAC Spike Pencil. First, I groom the brows into place with the spool that is on the end of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Defining Pencil, and then I begin to fill in my brows with Spike by MAC. Instead of using the pencil to draw long, harsh lines, I actually do small hair-like strokes with the pencil, which creates a more natural hair-like eyebrow. Now I'm going in with my spool once again to blend the front of the eyebrow and also to tame the hairs. Once I feel like both brows are full enough, I use my MAC 266 brush with a small amount of my NC42 concealer to clean up the bottom of my brow. I never put concealer on the top of my brows. I just don't think it looks natural enough. And now I'm just going to use my finger to blend out any harsh lines in the concealer, and I'll continue doing this until I'm satisfied with the blending. And I always set my eyelids. And that, you guys, is how I highlight and contour my face on a daily basis. I went off camera to do a wing liner and apply my lashes, and I'm using Gloss Today by Makeup Forever instead of a lipstick. Be sure you check the description box below for product and brush details. Comment what tutorials you guys would like to see me do next, and follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook.